Steve Master Freddy, how are you, my friend? Steve Master Freddy, I'm wishing to have a very nice Friday and a great weekend, my friend, Steve Master Freddy. How are you, head professor? How are you, BAS? How are you, Freddy? My friend. Personally, we're very well, okay? No, we will remember you, Steve Master Freddy, yes. Today I have dedicated you the Italian canzonetta Il Sole dal Gange. Yes, Steve Master Freddy. Okay, I'm starting. Zia il sole dalle gance, zia il sole dal gance, più chiaro, sfavilla, più chiaro, sfavilla, più chiaro, sfavilla. Te ragioni stilla dell'alba che piange, dell'alba che piange, dell'alba che piange, dell'alba che piange. Già il sole dalle gance, già il sole dal gance, più chiaro, sfavilla, più chiaro, sfavilla, più chiaro, sfavilla. Con le razzo dorato, in gemma ogni stello, in gemma ogni stello, in gemma ogni stello. E gli astri del cielo dipinge nel prato, dipinge nel prato, dipinge nel prato, dipinge nel prato. Con il raggio dorato, con il raggio dorato, in gemma ogni stello, in gemma ogni stello, in gemma ogni stello. Great, very nice. Very nice canzonetta, Italian canzonetta, Il Sole dal Gange. Your dad dedicated for you, Steven, for you, BAS, and for your, especially for you, Freddy, for your dad, Steven, yes, because I have the metaphysical idea and the telepathic idea from 2012, that your dad said to you that Maneolis has very sweet and brilliant voice, concrete in the song Il Sole dal Gange, and much more in the song Aus dem Osten Rosen, in the beginning, that he started his brilliant and sweet voice. The song, yes. Your dad is very impressed with my voice in this concrete song, Aus dem Osten Rosen, yes. All the time, your dad, Freddy, Steven, he says to you, yes, this very nice, this wonderful news about me, yes. Thank you, Freddy. Thank you so much, Freddy, for your love, for your support, yes, and for your admiration to me, yes. And you, BAS, and you, Steven, of course. Thank you so much, my friends, yes, all these years. Yes, Steven, I want to emphasize something. LA Metal Documentary Facebook page, yes. Great the subject that they wrote in about the radio. LA Metal, brand new shockwave hard radio podcast featuring guitar virtuoso Marty Friedman and also Jeff Sayer. Yes, I pronounced correct, Steven. Yes, from the band Voodoo Moonshine. Voodoo Moonshine. What kind of music group is this? Band Voodoo. I will check it. Yes, Voodoo Moonshine. Yes. It's very nice subject. Great subject. This I wanted to emphasize. Yes, Steven. Personally, I'm very well. We are very well. I and my dear Seth Christos, yes, over here in Gorhati, yes. Yes, the bad news was in Lebanon. You heard that, Stephen, you listened to it about the explosion, yes, with the ammonium, yes, this deadly and horrible ingredient, yes, over there. In the harbor after Lebanon. A lot of people were killed by this deadly and horrible explosion, yes, over there. St. Boston Freddy, yes, very terrible and horrible event, this thing that happened over there, yes. And although we have in the pandemic, COVID-19 over here in Greece, we have an outbreak. Now the reason is the tourists. They have come a lot of tourists from the exterior, from Serbia, from yes, Romania, yes, from all the Europe, yes, a lot of tourists, yes, and from China, perhaps, yes, and from China, yes. And we have an outbreak now with the pandemic, unfortunately. Yes, today the cases over here in Greece were 156. Yes, 156. Hold on, let's to ask my dad. Πόσα τα κρούσματα σήμερα, παπά, ήτανε?
51.
151, 151, 151, 156.
51.
151. 151. Yes. Or 156. Yes. I do remember very well the number. Yes. We have a lot of cases. Yes. Over here in Corinth area, from Corinth and all the villages of Corinth, the confirmed cases are 3. And we had on March and April 7 cases, confirmed cases. Yes, I think. Yes, my area over here has hit it little in compare with Athens and the north places of Greece, of my country, Greece. The situation is much more terrible in Athens. Yes, and in north areas of Greece, yes, unfortunately. Over here in Brahati, little better is the things, yes, little cases. But we must be prepared and must be very careful, I'm saying to my dad, yes. Personally, I'm wearing all the time my medical mask, 3M, and the single mask that the doctors, they are wearing, yes, the usual mask, medical mask, yes, in supermarket, in all public services, in drugstores, in pharmacy, I mean, yes, I'm wearing my mask in order to protect myself, yes, yes, from this deadly virus. And I'm using, Steven, and the spray nasal is called the flu blocker. You remember when I sent it to you, Steven, and BAS and Freddy, yes. A spray to apply. I apply one spray in one nostril and in another nostril. Yes. One spray. Yes. I don't know if I pronounced correct. Nostril. Yes. Nostril. Yes. I in order to we have much more protection for the viruses and for the germs generally, yes, with the spray. It's very good. It's very it's an excellent quality. Yes, this spray. Yes, from England. It's been imported. It's been imported from England. This concrete. It isn't medicine. It's a spray. It's not chemical. Is how can I say was made from plants. Yes, the spray is it's extraordinary, very good, excellent spray. Yes, and it's very good. I have heard the news in Brazil, in the United States, that the situation is terrible. Still must afraid, yes. In Europe, yes. First, the United States. Second, Brazil, New Mexico, yes. All the entire world, yes. From this coronavirus, this deadly influenza, suffers. Yes, unfortunately, and a lot of deaths in all the entire world. My dad and I, at the moment, and I'm very grateful to the God. I'm very well. I'm safe. We have not infected by the deadly virus. Yes, I'm very grateful to the God that the God is protecting me and all the humans. And another humans that persons that they have not infected by this deadly coronavirus. Yes. Yes, if you are wearing your mask, medical mask. My dad, sometimes he's wearing the mask, sometimes he's not wearing the mask. Yes, and I'm saying to my dad, you must wear your mask each time. Whenever you go, you must wear your mask, and always to use antiseptic to wash your hands. Yes, because if you are wearing, if you will be infected by this virus, you will receive much more little virus load, of course. Yes. Or nothing. Yes, is very how can I say? Is the mask with the 3M has very high protection, Yes, and I'm very glad that when I'm seeing persons to wear their medical masks. Yeah, medical masks. Yes, I'm very nervy when I'm seeing persons that they are go to the public services and they are not wearing their masks. Yes, I'm very nervy because this virus is very dangerous. For some people, it depends on each organism, but you don't know how this virus will react in your organism. Yes. You don't know. Yes, I'm very grateful to the God that I'm very well, I'm very healthy, that I have not infected by, that I have not infected this deadly virus. Yes, I'm very grateful to the God that always is protecting me. Yes, from this deadly virus, and I'm very grateful that the God helps in other persons on the planet Earth, because it's not possible all the humans, all the persons, all the people to that all the people that they have infected by this virus. No, it's not possible. Yes, some people they could be infected. Some persons could not be infected, of course. Yes, only the failure with the genes I had, Stephen, but already with the H1N1. Then in tech, I don't know if it's pronounced correct. C difficult word. Yes. C-Z-E-C-H. Yes. Tech. Yes. In Greek word is techia. I guess the Greek word of this country. Yes. Only then I was infected by the influenza of the pigs. Perhaps, I'm not sure. I didn't make any test then. But the month was June. Summer was 5 June. 5 days before my birthday, when I went for a journey in that country. Then, yes, I suspected this. Perhaps it was in the influenza type A. Yes, but I was suspected because it was summer, and before 2 months in Mexico City started the influenza of the pigs. Then, and this was the reason that I was suspected, but I'm not sure, of course. Yes, this suspicion I had, perhaps this was H1N1 or the usual influenza type A. Who knows? Yes, but now I hope the University of Oxford will make something to create the new vaccination in order to protect ourselves. Yes, in order to have all the people to have a flu vaccination. Yes, to vaccinate against the COVID-19, the Chinese coronavirus. Yes. With this vaccination, I hope this autumn, October or November or December to release in my country, Greece. Yes, I hope. Yes, and I hope to not have side effects. The vaccination against the coronavirus. We will see. We will see how much effective. Would be, yes. Okay, these things I will tell you still, I'm afraid. My dad Christmas come right now to talk to you for a while. Goodbye from me, still not afraid.
Αγαπητοί μας φίλοι Στίβεν και Μπας, γεια σας.
My dear friend Stephen Bass, cheers, my father Christos says.
Σας εύχομαι να περάσετε μια ευχάριστη Παρασκευή.
I'm wishing to have a very nice Friday.
Και ένα καλό Σαββατοκύριακο.
And to have a very nice weekend.
Στίβεν και Μπας, τι κάνετε?
Stephen Bass, how are you?
Πώς θα περνάτε με αυτή την πανδημία του κορονοϊού?
How are you doing with this pandemic of coronavirus?
Εμείς εδώ στην Ελλάδα,
over here in Greece,
λόγω του καλοκαιριού,
the reason that the summer,
έχουμε μια σχετική έξαρση.
yes, we have an outbreak, unfortunately.
Και πάντα,
And always,
πρέπει
we must
να τηρούμε τις αποστάσεις
to keep the distances
και να φοράμε μάσκα.
and to wear the medical mask. Yes.
Έχουν ληφθεί πολύ αυστηρά μέτρα.
Yes, then we have very strict measures.
Εμείς είμαστε καλά
We are very well, okay,
και πάντα σας θυμόμαστε.
and always will remember you.
Σας χαιρετώ με πολύ αγάπη.
But lots of love. Yes, my dear Dad Christos. 7-hour fete over here. Glory 3, final 8. Yes. Yes, in Rome, in Automatica. Then. Very nice photo. It's evening right now, yes, over here in Brahati. Famous and Freddy, I'm so glad today that I talked to you again. I'm so glad I and my dad Christos, yes. Always remember you, Famous and Freddy, yes, and to not forget to tell you something, Stephen, that the sneezing dominates over here in Brahati, yes. And I'm saying to my dad, to my dad, always to wear the medical mask. Του λέω του Steven ότι δεν πότε φοράς τη μάσκα σου και ποτέ δεν τι φοράς τη μάσκα σου. You are a very bad boy, yes. So I'm saying to my dad always to wear the medical mask. Doesn't no matter if we have strong immune system, no matter, because this virus can infect, could be infected and a healthy organism. Yes, there are a lot of persons, Freddy, that they are seropositive. They have the virus, but they are not sick. Yes, they are not sick, and these persons, they are much more dangerous. Yes, they seem that they are healthy, but they have infected the virus. Yes, and then we must be prepared and very careful. Yes, always mask. We must have the sense, Freddy, that all the humans that to think that we have been infected by this deadly virus in order to protect ourselves and to not transmit to the other persons the virus. Yes, we must have this sense. If the doctor in the TV and Greek TV news says this thing, yes, we must have the sense that we have infected by the virus, by the coronavirus. Yes, this means that we have not infected, of course, but we must have the sense in order to wear the medical mask. We are protecting ourselves, and we are protecting the other persons, the other humans, of course, and ourselves, of course, from this pandemic. Okay, Sebastian Brady, I'm so glad today that I talked to you again. I'm so glad, Sebastian Brady. Yes, and the sneezing dominates over here. When I'm hearing outside, there's a lot of persons they are sneezing when they are passing the road. My dad says, Steven, he is no coronavirus. He is. Do you know something? You can't tolerate somebody else to sneeze because your mind always is going to the coronavirus. Yes, when I'm hearing somebody in the supermarket to cough, oh my God, the coronavirus! I must run. Του λέω, μ' ακούς το να σνίζεται και να βρει κάποιος, το μυαλό σου να πάει εκεί. Ναι. Yes. Okay, Steven Master, okay, Steven Master Brady. Goodbye, Steven Master Brady. Goodbye.